Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Possible by Riffclown. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but that's how I'm saying it. All right, so just an arrow puzzle today. Let's go over the rules. We have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these arrows in the grid. They are connected to circles. So digits on an arrow sum to the value in the circle. Now, if there's multiple arrows coming out of a circle, that just means they sum to the same thing that's filled in the circle. Think of it as two overlapping arrows that share a circle. So two arrows that share a circle. It's not that you need to add all 6 of these to get this digit. That's not how that works. And so this is just two different branching ones. That's why it's two different arrows and not drawn like that or something. Like you could see this being drawn like that, and it would be one arrow, but it's two arrows. There's 2 points. All right. And so, for example, if this was if this was 2, 1, 2, 2 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 5. So we put a 5 in the circle, and then these would also add to 5. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so the minimum that we actually just did the minimum here is a 2, because it can't be 1, and the minimum here is a 1, 2 pair. 1, 2 pairs can add to 3, plus a 2 is going to add to 5, so this is definitely 5 or 6. And so this can only increase by 1. If we increase by 1, we could make this 2 a 3. We could make the 2 here a 3. We could do a 1, 3 pair, but we can't increase the 1 to a 2, because then we'd be 2 plus 2. So, I mean, we'd be repeating the 2 in the row in the box. So there's definitely a 1 on here for sure. With a 4 and a 5 in this box, the question I want to ask is, first of all, what's the minimum this can be? And the minimum is 3. Like this could be a 1, 2 pair. The problem with adding to 3 is these would all be 1, 2 pairs. I don't know, is that a problem? Okay, so because we know the 1 is here, so this would be 2, this would be 1, this would be 2. And then this would be a 1, 3 pair, but that would be okay with the 2 here. Okay, so we could add to 3, and we can definitely add to 6. So we're 3 or 6, but we can't add less than 3, obviously. And so we can't put a 6 on this arrow at all. So the 6 is going to end up down here. Can't put a 6 on this arrow, and it's way too big, right? So the 6 ends up in one of these two. All right, this 1, I wonder if this 1 is doing more work for the 5. You know, we do need a 5 up here as well, and 5 is definitely still too big for here. Like this is minimum, we can think about this. This is minimum 3. And so this can't exceed 3. This is 1, 2, or 3 for sure. And so the 5 joins the 6. This is a 5, 6 pair. And that means that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. I don't know if I want to mark that right now. So these do not have 4, 5, or 6 on them. So they're definitely from 1, 2, 3. So how would they add to 6? Oh, that's interesting. We don't have a 4 or a 5. Right. I should have realized these can't add to 6 because there's no 4 or 5. The only ways to add to 6 are 1 plus 5 or 2 plus 4. We can't do 3 plus 3. That repeats the 3 in the box, in the row. So this definitely adds to 3 because it can't add to 4. And so this is a 1, 2 pair, and this is also a 1, 2 pair. And the ones up here tell us that this has to be the 2, the 1, the 2. That means this is 3 and 1. That has to be a 2, and that adds to 6. This is a 3, and that means this has to be a 1, 2 pair. So this is 2 and 1 in order to finish the 6 sum. That's 5 and 6. Okay. So this is our 6, and down here we need 1, 2, 4. And this can't be the 1 or 2. So this is our 4, and this can't be the 2. So that's 1 and that's 2. All right, I think because the arrows are done, we should just be doing Sudoku now. So it should be pretty clean to just finish here. 6 and 5 for this column. We need a 6 in this box. We also need we also need a 4, and we need a 5. Up here, that means this is the 4, and then down here we need the 3 and the 5. This 5 told us the order. This finishes with a 3. This box finishes with a 4. Okay, and then the 1 goes here. The 2, sorry, where's the 2 go? Right, the 2 goes there. The 3 goes here. The 4 goes here, and then we have the 5 and the 6. All right, nice and quick. Cool. Nice arrow puzzle, Riffclown. I liked the interaction here. I should have realized earlier that a 4 and a 5 in this box meant that this couldn't add to 6. So it had to be a 3, and that just kind of finished everything else. So the insights we needed were the 1 is limited. The 1 must be on one of these two. And this has to add to 3, making this a 1-2 pair. All this 1-2 pairs. And that just kind of finishes the puzzle. Nice. It was cool to have like one singular interaction idea and then the puzzle's done. All right, well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.